Most traders waste hours of time staring at the charts every single day and still lose money. They overtrade, they force setups, they miss the best move of the day, and they still wonder why nothing changes. But the truth is, some of the best trading opportunities happen right at 9:30 a.m. EST. And if you know exactly what to look for, you only need 30 minutes a day. So in this video, I'm breaking down my personal 9:30 a.m. futures trading strategy and showing you exactly what I look for on an everyday basis. If you want help speeding up your trading progress, you can actually book a free call with me using the link in the description to learn more about my one-on-one mentorship. Also, if you want to surround yourself with like-minded traders that are on the same mission for free, you can join my free school community with the link that I put in the description. It should be the second link. Now let's get into this video. If you guys follow this strategy step by step, you will see major success in your trading. So lock in, put all distractions away, and let's make some freaking money together. So the main thing that I want you guys to focus on is I am trading two assets and two assets only. You guys can trade the S&P 500 ES if you want, but I think it's complete crap. I only focus on the Dow Jones, which is YM for futures, and I only focus on NAS 100, which is NQ for futures. So I've noticed that there's this weird correlation with NQ and YM. If there isn't a setup on NQ, there's a setup on YM. And if there isn't a setup on YM, there's most likely a setup on NQ. So that's what we're going to focus on in this video, is going over YM and the exact setup that I took today. So you guys obviously know by this video and the title that we're focused on the market open. When I'm trading at the market open, I'm showing up 5 to 10 minutes before the 9:30 a.m. bell rings. So I'm at my computer, usually in my bed at 9:20, 9:25 a.m. EST. So looking at today's setup, I want to show you guys this perfect trade that I saw that I missed by a literal minute. So I was looking at the markets right here, and I usually look at the past 30 to 60 minutes when I actually pull up my charts. And I was looking at the market, I said, okay, well, we hit this low right here. Price is now starting to push up. We now can see that we are breaking structure. Previous highs are being broken. Look at the body of the candle, how it's now breaking this high right here. And it's making this higher low in here. I saw that a new higher high was made on this candle that broke this previous higher high, and that's the first thing of the strategy. You want to look for a clear trend, then you want to look for a break of structure, and a better reference for a break of structure is simply price making a new higher high or lower low. So we have a trend, break of structure, higher high or lower low. Then we're looking for, in that higher high or lower low, a fair value gap to be formed, number 3. And then 4, we're looking to take a trade off that fair value gap and aim for previous highs or previous lows. It's not complicated. That is the way that you guys need to think of my strategy. It's a 4-step process, very easy. So as price is now breaking new structure that just was broken off this previous high, what forms right here? Yeah, we have a fair value gap in here. But I want to see a nice higher low form in the fair value gap to be formed within 3 to 5 candles. Look, 1, 2, 3 candles, it makes this fair value gap. As it's breaking structure, it's creating this fair value gap. It broke structure right here, but there was no fair value gap in the actual move that broke the structure right here. There's a fair value gap right here that was never retraded to. So look at how clean it is. Higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. It happens pretty much immediate. This whole move, this was from what? 8:54 to 9:07. That's like 20 minutes. I don't have time to wait for that, for a fair value gap to be formed and for it to be retraded into. I want this to happen very, very quickly. So what do we see right here? We see this fair value gap. Boom. First candle right here to the third candle's low, extend it into the future. And if you guys are beginner traders and you want to know what fair value gaps are, type right in here FVG on your indicators and add this indicator right here by Nephew Sam, and it will automatically print the fair value gaps on your chart for you. You guys can see all these fair value gaps are printed. But I don't like to use that because it's a little confusing and it overwhelms my eye and it adds too many fair value gaps that are not needed. So we have this fair value gap right here. Guys, I showed up to my charts. I literally opened up my laptop today at 9:24, and then everything loaded and pulled up by 9:25. At 9:24, notice how this candle retrades into the fair value gap. Once I saw that candle close, I had set buy limits right here. After this candle closed, I set a buy limit right at the fair value gap and never retraded into it. My original hypothesis, what I thought was going to happen is I was going to go long on the fair value gap right here. My stops were going to be below the first candle that made the fair value gap right here. And then I simply exited out, zoomed out, and looked to this previous high right here. This was my trade right here, which was literally a 3-to-1 risk to reward ratio. Was perfect. And I saw that we had this trade play out exactly how I wanted. And I was like, okay, well, when I saw price push up, I was like, I missed my trade. My trade is no longer valid. I can no longer take this trade, sadly. And I said, do you know what? This is fine that I missed this trade. Scratch all that right there. This was a false breakout. Once this 930 to 931 candle closed with this massive wick to the upside, I said, okay, they trapped all the beginner traders that did not see the trade that I marked up. They did not exit at this high. They were probably trying to go for this high, which would have been closed out. But, you know, beginner traders, they want to get rich right away. They're holding trades for all day long. They want to make the biggest profit. They don't know when to close the trade. They aren't calculated. They would have got stopped out. So I saw this and I was like, oh my God, there's so many people that bought all in this one candle right here. Everyone knows the market open, the market's pumping up. They want to get in on the energy and the excitement. I knew so many people are trapped in this trade right here, and I knew this was a false breakout. So with my expertise, and if you guys follow my YouTube videos and my other videos and you watch literally every single one of them, you will understand what I am saying right now. I go over this all the time. This was a false breakout. This trapped a bunch of people to go long. And as soon as that candle closed, I said, do you know what? I am shorting this trade right here. I went short in here and aimed for this low. And within 2 minutes, price had gravitated to my take profit literally perfectly. Guys, this may be confusing. If you stop rushing the process and you can control your emotions and you can control your impatience, you will understand what I'm saying. But you have to watch this video multiple times over. You have to go through my other videos and study the freaking material. Too many of you are so fucking impatient and you're trying to just make money instead of focusing on the process, and that's fucking you guys up. Sorry for the language, but I gotta be real at some point in time. You guys need to focus on one individual. Stop looking at this person and this person and this person and this person's strategy and everything that everyone else is doing. Focus on one person that you relate to. If that's me, awesome. If you don't fuck with me and you don't like the way that I talk, the way I dress, my hair, I don't care. Go find someone else. But at the end of the day, you need to focus on one person and study their strategy over and over and over and over again until it clicks. And I'm so dumbfounded how many of you are so freaking lazy. How many of you are so closed-minded? I put out free material for the past 10 years and some of you still don't go through my other videos and watch them. You want to be successful. You want to level up, but you do not put in the work yourself. And that's why you're stuck where you are in your mediocre job, your mediocre life, you're miserable every single day because you don't put in the work. And for things to change in your life, you need to change. And until you change, nothing is going to change. So what I recommend that you guys do is, after this video, go and watch other videos on my channel. Go join the school community. I made a free freaking school community right here that has a classroom of market reviews, over 10 videos right there. There's a day trading academy that will teach you from A to Z how to become a profitable trader and learn my strategy, and you guys still don't take action. Take action. The resources are there. Is your mind in the right place? Are you focused on the right things? That's a real question. So guys, I hope you got some value from this video, and I hope that I woke some of you up at the end of this video, because a lot of you're freaking sleeping on your dreams. If you got value from this video, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Every single week I drop trading videos that will help you guys out. And remember, you don't need to trade all day to make progress. Sometimes one clean setup is all that it takes. And if you're serious about becoming a more profitable trader and want personal guidance, you can book a free call with me using the link in the description to join my one-on-one mentorship. And don't forget, I do have a free community if you guys don't want to join my mentorship. It is a school community with videos in there. There's a community of other traders talking and a lot of other great information. It should be the second link in the description. Thank you guys for watching this video. I appreciate you all, and I'll see you on the next video.